determined, resilient, confident, mentally untouchable.
Oh shit, aliens, what the hell? Every night! To this day, I think that's why I like box with hair on it. Honestly, that has to be the only reason. So yeah, second pair of boobs I ever seen in person was a red ice queen. Wait, hold on, where we at? Says, just know Brazilian okra, steamed fish in their diet. She came in third, by the way.
A nossa terceira colocada do Açaí Jet 2024.
Ayo. Complete undercut from the inner crack to the outer thigh. That right there is what you call a perfect gluteus maximus. Calves to match, hamstrings to match, quads to match. Nothing looks off. Brazilian. I still like, even though I'm nothing but a mere human, you just posted her Instagram. Hold on. I thought I had to sneeze. Even though I'm nothing but a mere human, I would love to ask the creator, why did you take so much time on women? Well, the good looking ones. Because the archetype of women had to be sexy, right? It couldn't be these Danny DeVitos and these fucking precious chicks and all that type of shit. So I believe the original archetype, Codes R, shut up for the 3 months. The original archetype of women,
FR holy,
I believe look like this. And then with the wrong genetic mixing, it created gross looking chicks. So it's like, I would love to ask the creator, why did you spend so much more time on making women so much better looking than men? And to us, it's just like, all we got was a cock and abs. It's like women were created to be seductive on purpose. That's why I don't believe that the entity is a guy. I don't believe that. Because why would an entity that's a man, right? Which I don't believe the entity is a man. Why would they make another offspring so seductively tempting to the other creation? Like, you could just tell more went into women than guys. I believe God is like a celestial. That's what I believe God is, like an extremely powerful celestial. Create planets, no problem. Move shit, space, time, make life, switch this up, play with that. I honestly think God is a celestial. Like, guys, like, bro, you know how much work we got to put in to look good? Like, we got to go to the gym and get buff, get this, get that, eat clean for abs, so on and so forth. Women, they could just eat in and out every day, depending on their genetics, and get ass, get tits. Just women are just obviously way more visually appealing to look at. Like, come on, man. Depending on the women anyway. Because like I said, I feel like the majority of chicks walking around are unattractive. But when you see one that's properly genetically corrected, when you see the anomaly, it's different. Even when you see a slightly beautiful chick, you're like, damn, all right. But I feel like most of the women I see walking around, unattractive. Yeah, but this is, yeah, wow. You know, I would have loved it if God made every woman look like this on the planet. which I do believe was the natural archetype of women before the wrong people started fucking. This is why you need eugenics, because we would never have to create anybody unattractive again. As long as we had the machine where we could see how this is gonna look, how that's gonna look if we combine our genetics. Everybody can, we erase insecurities. If everybody's attractive, we erase insecurities, we erase envy, everything. If everybody's attractive, the world's happier. Like, put it like this. Imagine you're a woman and you're assless in today's society. I would feel so bad. Like, I really do feel for a chick that is assless in 2025. It gotta be difficult. You're titless, assless in 2025. You have zero attributes of a woman. I really feel for chicks that have zero attributes. Because you're undesirable genetically. So you have to go get etched up. Men, there's nothing we could do. You got a cocker, that's it. You got a micro, that's it. You got a junior, that's it. Shit, if you got a junior, you're lucky.
Da Secretaria de Cultura e de todas as secretarias do nosso município. Aí, portanto, senhoras e senhores, senhorita Jéssica Mendes, dando ar de sua graça na passarela da elegância.
Here's the thing, if she had that ass with skinny ass legs, it wouldn't even look good.
Obrigado, Jéssica. Espero você ano que vem, novamente, no Açaí Jet 2025. Silvana, nesse momento, aquela foto.
Their grill was pretty chopped, but I don't give a fuck if a chick got Tales from the Crypt Keeper grill. If you got ass, we could work something out.
Nesse momento, aquela foto, né? Nosso prefeito Miguel Júnior pousando ao lado da nossa terceira colocada da noite.
They gave her 1,000 pesos. The fuck she gonna do with that?
Isso aí, domingo. Logo mais a gente vai.
Play that stream shut up for 16 months.
Quem é a grande campeã da noite. Mostrando a nossa.
A nossa.
Crazy to find out if she goes to the school of Professor Xavier. You just had to ruin it, huh? This isn't her IG, it's the IG of the shit.
2024. Realização Prefeitura Municipal.
Politics and women don't mix. I mean, when I'm looking at these chicks, I'm not like looking at them in like a horny way. It's more so admiring like the genetics and, you know, the sculpture and the art. Not like, oh man, I want to fuck these chicks. There's nothing like that. I don't really look at, when I look at women, I don't look at them like, oh, I want to fuck. I look at it more for like an artistic, aesthetics type of vibe. That's the way I'm looking at it. You found the IG, but her comments are deactivated. Too many gooners. Would I ever fuck a porn star? No. We could be cool though, but I ain't fucking. Maybe Violet Myers at best. I think that might be the only one I would fold for. but she'd have the fastball. Violet would probably be the only one, honestly. You said she got RE7 creatures in her? My God. I didn't say raw. So former UFC champion BJ Penn alleges that the government murdered his mother